Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, Miss. Today, in this first project, I'm going to do a presentation. I picked the two topic, and that is hardware and software and operating system. But before we start this video, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Hanif Firas Kaysan, and my student number ID is 1925 1990. Now, introduction. We use a computer in every day in our life. A computer needs a hardware and software to work properly. Because without uh, because without a computer without a hardware, a computer is just a word and haven't haven't there's no physical part of it. And if a computer without a software, uh, when we do our task or a specific task, it will make it more harder for us to work efficiently. And operating system also help us the user to control the computer because without a operating system, a computer is just an object and we cannot do anything with it. So yeah. Now, what is a hardware? Hardware is a physical part of a computer that can be seen or touched. For example, like a mouse or a keyboard and screen and a CPU. And basically, the physical part of a machine, the machine or the computer. And also like a RAM stick is also the example or a motherboard. Now, there is three types of hardware device. That is input device, output device, and storage device. The example of input device is like a keyboard. For example, we input a number, for example, number one. When we type that number, the computer will receive an input from that uh, keyboard that we just press. And the output device that is the one that show us the input. For example, like if I type like uh, 1 2 3, and the screen will show us the number 1 2 3. And then the storage device. The example of the storage device is like hard disk and SSD, where files and data store. Like when we press 1 2 3, and that data will be stored in the hard drive or the disk or SSD. Okay. Now, here is the main function of a hardware. That is enter data to the computer and process it into an information, and that information is stored in a file, and that file will be displayed and that display an information to the user. What is a software? Software is a program or an instruction that tells the computer what to do. For example, like Microsoft Word. We use Microsoft Word to create a paper or a report. Uh, that and then a Google Chrome. We use Google Chrome for searching information in the internet. And Photoshop is a software that we use to edit a photo or images. And the last is Zoom. We use Zoom for live communication for multiple purposes. Now, there is there is two type of software. That is system software and application software. System software is the one that helps runs the computer, for example, like Windows and Linux. And application software is a software that the user to perform tasks. For example, well, Microsoft Word will create paper and a report, and Google Chrome uh, application software that we want to see an information in the internet. Now, what is operating system? Now, an operating system or an OS is a main software that controls the computer hardware and other software. For example, like Windows, Linux for the desktop, and Android and iOS for the mobile phone. And you might be thinking, isn't it operating system and system software is the same thing? Because the example is Windows, Linux, and Windows and the same as well. Well, no. System software is a much bigger category that is function is different from operating system. The system software is that function that manages the hardware and the utilities of the computer, while operating system is a part of system software that that is like Windows, Linux, Android, and then iOS. Now, this is the advantage of hardware and software. With hardware, we can do faster work and easier communication to the computer and have more better performance. And software help us do complete a specific task, save us more time, and improve our productivity. And that is for this video. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.